Buying your first home in Australia? Here's how much the government gives you. So, you're dreaming of buying your first home in Australia? But as soon as you peek at the property market, your bank account gently whispers, nope. Well, don't give up just yet, because in today's video, we're diving into something that can give you a pretty decent head start, the First Home Owner Grant, or FHOG. Whether you're in Sydney, Perth, Melbourne, or even a small regional town, this video will break down how much grant money you can actually get, which states offer the most, and what the rules are. We'll also cover the differences between states, what kind of property qualifies, who can apply, and how to avoid getting caught in the fine print trap. This isn't just about numbers, it's about strategy. So if you're planning to buy soon or even just thinking about it, this video is going to help you save some serious dollars. And hey, if you've already applied or bought your first home with a grant, comment below with your experience. Let's help each other out. Into the FHOG basics. Alright, let's get down to business. The First Home Owner Grant is a one-time payment to help first home buyers purchase or build a new residential property. It's funded by individual state and territory governments, not the federal government, so the amounts and rules change depending on where you live. The grant is usually only available for new homes, not existing ones, but some states have more flexible definitions. Now, before we get into the state-by-state breakdown, let's quickly touch on the common eligibility rules, because if you don't meet these, you won't get anything even if the property's perfect. Eligibility rules, national overview. To apply for the First Home Owner Grant in any state, you must 1. Be an individual, not a company or trust. 2. Be 18 years or older. 3. Be an Australian citizen or permanent resident. 4. Not have owned a residential property in Australia before, either solely or jointly. 5. Live in the home yourself for a certain period, usually at least 6 months within 12 months of settlement or construction. You can't just buy a home and rent it out from day one, you need to actually live in it. And yes, if you bought a block of land in 2005 and didn't build, sorry, that still counts in most cases. State-by-state breakdown, 2025 figures. Now let's break down what each state offers in terms of money, and the kind of homes that qualify. 1. New South Wales. Grant amount, up to $10,000. 4. Buying or building a new home including off the plan. Price cap. Home must be $750,000 or less. Extra perks. First Home Buyer Assistance Scheme, stamp duty exemptions for homes under $800,000. Pro tip. You can apply online through Revenue New South Wales, and approval is pretty quick if your documents are ready. 2. Victoria. Grant amount, up to $10,000. 4. New homes or building contracts valued under $750,000. Regional bonus. Previously there was a $20,000 regional boost, but that ended in recent years. Stamp duty. No stamp duty on homes under $600,000 and concessions up to $750,000. Tip. If you're building, you get the grant at first progress payment stage, not at land settlement. 3. Queensland. Grant amount, up to $30,000. Yes, you heard that right. 4. New homes valued less than $750,000. Special note. The $30,000 boost is part of a temporary increase due to cost of living pressures. Extra benefit. No stamp duty for homes under $500,000, and concessions up to $550,000. Queensland is currently offering one of the highest first home buyer grants in the country, so if you love sunshine, this is your chance. 4. South Australia. Grant amount, up to $15,000. Eligibility. New homes or building contracts valued under $650,000. Extra note. Available for owner builders too. Honestly, South Australia might not have the biggest grant, but it's one of the few states where you can build your own home and still qualify. 5. Western Australia. Grant amount, $10,000. 4. New homes valued under $750,000 in metro areas, and up to $1 million in regional areas. Bonus. You might also qualify for a $2,000 home buyer's assistance account for incidental costs like inspections or legal fees. Western Australia is great for regional buyers who want a higher value cap. 6. Tasmania. Grant amount, up to $30,000. 4. New homes or builds only. Price cap. No strict price cap but must be a new home. Tasmania is super generous right now with that $30,000 boost, one of the best times to build or buy if you're planning a tree change. 7. Australian Capital Territory. No direct anymore. Instead, they offer stamp duty exemptions or reductions for eligible first home buyers. Eligibility depends on income thresholds and number of dependents. ACT focuses more on reducing upfront costs like stamp duty than on giving cash grants. 8. Northern Territory. Grant amount, up to $10,000. For new homes only. Extras. Northern Territory also offers household goods grant up to $2,000 for furniture appliances. In the top end, you get a fridge and a couch too. Literally. Hidden gotchas and application tips. Okay, so now that you know how much you can get, let's talk about the sneaky stuff. 1. If your name is on a previous property, even for 1% share, you're out. 2. You must move in within the required time frame or you'll have to pay the grant back. 3. Grants are often paid at settlement or first construction milestone, not immediately when you apply. Pro tip: apply through your bank when getting a home loan. They can usually submit your grant at the same time as your paperwork. Extra support. Besides the grant, there are other government programs that help first home buyers. First Home Guarantee via Housing Australia. Buy a home with as little as 5% deposit, no lender's mortgage insurance. Stamp duty exemptions. Most states offer these, especially for homes under $600,000. Shared equity schemes. Victoria and Western Australia offer part ownership options to reduce the upfront cost. Let's be honest, buying your first home in Australia isn't exactly like ordering a flat white from the corner cafe. But with these grants, you're basically getting free money to take the sting out of your deposit. Sure, it's not going to buy you a beach house in Bondi, but $10,000 to $30,000 can cover a big chunk of your deposit or construction costs. And remember, what you don't know could cost you thousands, so knowing your state's rules is key. Have you already applied for a first home owner grant? Or are you planning to? Maybe you're stuck in the middle of paperwork chaos? Drop your experience in the comments. You could really help someone out. Like this video if it saved you money or stress. Subscribe to the channel for more smart Aussie living tips like this. Whether it's housing, budgeting, or just surviving rental inspections, we've got your back.